Hey guys, what's up? I'm back today. Top 5 best zombies maps of all time. So let's get started at number 5. Number 5 has to go to Call of the Dead. Call of the Dead was an amazing map. The trailer for everything about it was amazing, except for two things. The two things that put it here at number 5. George. You killed him, you come back the next round. You spent all that time and ammo just to get him down for the rest of the round. And most likely, you're going to be killing him at the end of a round just to make it easier for yourself. Because you don't want to have to deal with all the zombies. The second reason, the wonder weapons. The scavenger, amazing. Love that thing. That thing destroys zombies. But the other thing, oh, look at this thing. The VR11. I think the V11, I don't know. I can't even remember it. It's been so long since I played that map. Should start playing it again soon, but anyway, you take the gun, you shoot a zombie, it turns it into a human. The zombies chase it for about 5 seconds. It's like, oh, so cool. This thing's like, it's like 30 monkey bombs in one. You take one shot, you last 5 seconds. That's not even enough time to revive someone. It's barely enough time to revive someone with quick revive. Like, it's useless. It's simple. You don't want to use it. But other than that, Call of the Dead, amazing map, just awesome in general. Like the way the Pack-a-Punch works, I kind of like it. Like it's better if it's like in one spot, but really it's like not complicated. Like as soon as you turn on the power, the Pack-a-Punch is gonna be in one of 3 spots, which is good. Then you won't have to go and search for it. And the lighthouse always points to the Pack-a-Punch. So and they're in very like far points of the map. So like if it's not in one spot, like if you're looking at the lighthouse, you will know where it is. Like you'll know it's like behind the lighthouse in the boat or at spawn. You will know where it is. And the perks on that map are very good. PhD, all that needs to be said. So coming out of number 4 is it's gonna be a map that's new, and I'm gonna have to take a risk on it and say that number 4 goes to Zetsubou no Shima. That map is amazing. The boss in it is great. The spiders are awesome. The perks in it are great. I love that map. The guns they brought in, the MP40, I forget what it's called now, but it is awesome. The Marshalls, those are really good. They're like 2 shotguns. That's insane. Forget the other gun that they added in, but it's like 1 shot and you can't reload with it. I don't really like that gun that much, to be honest, but it's a pretty good one. And the Razorback, they also brought that in. I saw that yesterday, I think, actually. The reason I'm saying taking a risk on this map is because it's so new that I haven't gotten like the full experience of the map. But at the moment, it is my favorite map. It is amazing. I love it at the moment. Like if I'm going on a map to play, because it's hard. It's a hard map, and it's like the spiders in it make it just like creepy. And then the thrashers, they're not difficult to take down. They're really easy to take down, in my opinion. I've never actually been killed by one. I've been killed because of one, but I've never been physically killed by one. Like there's fairly easy, in my opinion, which isn't the worst thing in the world. But I kind of like having the more of a challenge of a boss. Like some bosses, like the Margwa, are just too difficult, and they come every other round. Like a Thrasher comes like every round, but it's so easy to deal with that it like doesn't matter, and it kind of balances out. Like that's the balance you want. Like not too hard, but if it's not too hard, you want it to come often just to make the game more interesting. Yeah, that map, Zetsubou no Shima, my favorite map at the moment, but I'm putting it up here because it's so new that I haven't gotten a full impression of it. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about Zetsubou no Shima. So coming down to number 3 spot, it's, oh well, I put up a 2 instead of a 3. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. So coming at number 3 is Der Eisendrache. The reason that map isn't higher is because it's too easy. The boss comes every 5 or 6 rounds, which is great compared to the Margot every 2 or 3 rounds. Like, I like that, and it's very challenging, the Panzer. But in my opinion, it's easier than the Origins one, just the way the map is set up. Like, the map is so easy, and the bows make it so much better. And we were kind of, like, expecting them in a way. Like, we knew that the bows were going to come at one point from the beginning. Like, as soon as the bow was even announced and we saw it in the beta for Black Ops 3, we knew it was, like, in one way or another, it was going to be in zombies. The gravity spikes was really interesting too. Those were amazing, and they make it easy too, because it's so they're like they're if you put them down, it's like an infinite, well, almost infinite lightning bow storm. So you don't even need the lightning bow on that map at times because of the Ragnaroks, and like the bows do so much damage that like you don't even need another gun. Like as long as you have a bow, you're gonna survive for a long time. Which honestly, it makes the map almost not fun anymore because it's so easy. But like when you get to a high round, you feel so great because you accomplished a really high round. I did that yesterday, 43. I was pretty proud of it, to be honest. But yeah, there we go. Number 3, Der Eisendrache. Coming down to number 2 is probably one of the best maps I've ever played and one of the best maps ever to just see in zombies. It is so amazing in general. It is Mob of the Dead, which it's Mob of the Dead. What am I gonna say about it? The boss is amazing. The way that you don't have quick revival for the first time ever, like, and you have pretty much 3 quick revives on you at all times if you're playing well, which is pretty good, in my opinion at least. And it gives you, and when you're down, you have the grenade pistols. When you're in Afterlife, which is on Mob of the Dead, you just sap the zombies. It doesn't kill them, but it moves them away from you. So even if your pistols are just making crawlers at this point, the zombies aren't even near you at this point, so you have a chance to even to escape. And you have so much time in the Afterlife that even if if there's a huge horde, you can zap them all and move them all away from you. Then the perks on that map, there's only 5 perks, plus another 2, which was probably the biggest dick move by Treyarch's part in a long time. Like on Die Rise, they had a PhD and that you couldn't actually get. This map, they had 2 perks. PhD, which was just a troll. Everyone wants PhD come back, and Mule Kick, which no one actually gave a shit about. So, yeah, Mob of the Dead. Amazing map. And the Tomahawk. Don't forget that Tomahawk. It is such a good weapon. And the Blundergat, that was amazing. And the way you can get 2 Blundergats, an Acid Gat, and an actual Blundergat, just makes the map so much better. Like, I just love that map. Like, it's hard to get set up and Pack-a-Punch and stuff, but it's just so good once you get past that, that it's awesome. Yeah, Mob of the Dead at number 2. Coming in at number 1, it probably had the greatest, just everything about this map is amazing. There's honestly, in my opinion, nothing wrong with this map. It of course has to go to the one and only Origins. This map is so good. It's just like the way they made it too. Like they showed the map came out, no one knew, like it's in the trenches. It's way back, like it's so long ago that you just like you don't expect half the stuff to be even happening in that map. And then all of a sudden you pick up like this disc around the map. Like you collect a disc and it's got a blue ring on it, and you're like, what is this gonna be for? It must be played on like some sort of gramophone around the map, and you find the gramophone, and then it starts to snow, and you pick up all the staff pieces, and you build the staffs. The staffs were just amazing. They were so powerful, and like the map was balanced too, like considering that the staffs were so powerful and the guns on that map were so good, and they even brought back the MP40, which just made the map so much better, because I love the MP40. Favorite gun of all time right there. Like they brought back the MP40, and the staffs, yeah, they were really overpowered. The perks on that map made it so much better. The Wonder Fizz, amazing. But the staffs were so overpowered, but they balanced it. using the mud, because you couldn't really sprint. You pretty much had to jump and move forward to even move around the map, because you move so slowly. That's what balanced it. The zombies aren't slowed down, and the Panzer was so powerful and could suck you in that if you didn't deal with him right away, you were gonna get into trouble in the map later on. Like that map, Origin's #1 map of all time and won't be beat for a very long time. Nothing is gonna beat that map for a long time. So yeah, that's it. Top 5. That has been the top 5 zombies maps of all time, in my opinion. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.